Hello everyone and welcome to the very first session here at Planning Engineer Academy GCC. And I have created this channel to help aspiring planning and site engineers master the technical knowledge required for top tier interview in the GCC region and India also. Okay, and in this series, we are not just reading definition. We are looking at the practical standards used on site. So in today class is first class. We begin with the absolute essentials. Let's get started. So the first question is the first question is how will trucks be checked on site when receiving concrete? See, interviewer can ask you if you are going for the position of a civil site engineer, QAQC engineer, or inspector. Okay, so definitely interviewer will ask this question because I also faced many interview and it is very useful. Okay, that many interviewer ask this question. Okay, at my initial time, so that's why those people are targeting job for the civil site engineer or inspector or KVKC. So this question answer is very helpful. Okay, so just note down. You have to just be with me. You have to just subscribe my channel and then put the bell icon, so definitely it will be very helpful for you. Okay, so how will truck be checked on site when receiving concrete? Okay, suppose this is the tm what transit mixer. Okay, so while this tm is coming to the side with concrete, so what you have to check? Okay, so you have to check the mixing verification. It is very important. Check revolution counter mixed out, not over agitated. Agitated means what? This means this roller is rolling. Okay, this drum, na, it is rolling like this. Okay, so it should not be roll much. Okay, it should not be roll less. Okay, it should be as per the our standard as per the specification. Okay, delivery documents, review batching ticket, production time, plant slump. Okay, you have to just, this is the pre-check before casting the, before pouring, you have to check the time of the production. Okay, what time the production happened, what was the slump at that time while concrete was loading in the miller. Okay, then is the field testing. Okay, so field testing means once this tm reach to the side, so you have to first qualified technician present for all test. Okay, somebody is uh, somebody should be present from the laboratory for check the slump test temperature. So slump test you have to follow as per your specification or as per the code. Okay, it's depend. Okay, the slump is depend from 75 to 125. This is the generally we use. Okay, in some cases where compaction is that that's it's where vibrator is not possible, where compaction is very tough, so in that place we use 150 lump. Okay, this is 150, but mostly we use 75 to 125. This is the standard. Okay, so interviewer can ask you what slump is usable for us. So you can say that we normally use the 75 to 125. Okay, so next go to the next slide. Okay, here. What is the purpose of slump test? Slump test what? This is the first term. It's called, somebody call is first term. Its name is first term. First term. Height is 300, bottom dia is 200, and this is the 100. This dia is 100. This is the height of the system is 300. Okay. So what is the purpose of this one test? See, why I'm telling, why I'm explaining. See, that I noticed that my video length is increasing. Uh, why? Because actually I try to explain each and everything in very simple, and I want to cover all the things together. That's the reason. Okay, so see that it may be your interviewer can ask you what is the height of slump, sorry, what is the height of frustum. Okay, somebody say cone. So it is not a actually useful in your technical knowledge. So that it's called a frustum. So frustum is the height is the, this is what, this is the height is a 300, and this is top die is 100, and this is 200. So that interviewer may ask you, so you have to just answer it. So the purpose of the slump test is to determine the consistency of the workability of the concrete mix and to check for the required slump. You have to just remember. Otherwise, that you can say that a slump test is required for the concrete consistency and workability. Okay, so you can say that this word only. Okay, so let's go to the second question. Okay. So the second question is, what are allowable slumps? Allowable slumps range is 25 mm to 25 mm. You can say in centimeter also. 2.5 centimeter to 7.5 centimeter. Okay. Then what is plasticizer? Plasticizer is one of the chemical. Okay. It is used in the design mix. Design mix. It is used in design mix. If if we use concrete grade more than M25, so that for that concrete is mixed design. That was that concrete is, that concrete is made as per the design mix. Okay, so you have to remember. Mostly we use in construction concrete M25. Suppose in sub construction like dam or so in that structure we use uh, grade more than 25. So that is go in the design mix. Okay, so while we do the design mix, we use this plasticizer. You can see here. Normally we will not use. So what is the goal of this? Increase workability at the low water cement ratio. Water cement ratio I can explain you, but not in this class. Okay, because it will take another 2, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Okay, I don't want to make that much long video. So benefit of the flow into dense reinforcement without reducing the strength. So you can remember. Okay, so interviewer may ask you that what is the plasticizer. See, if you are doing in the local building, local just a very small structure, so there is no use of the plasticizer. It may be that people are not aware of that what is the plasticizer, but you work with the company. So company work on the very big heavy structure. So in that we use design mixing concrete. So for designing the concrete mix, we use the plasticizer for that concrete. Okay, so let's go to the another. Maximum temperature for the concrete. The maximum temperature should not be more than 32 Celsius. You have to remember, whether you are act as a inspector, consultant, or site engineer, QA/QC engineer. It is very important. Okay, the concrete temperature should not be more than 32. Okay, why? What can be reason? If the concrete is more than 32 Celsius and I am use that concrete for the casting, what can be the issue? So you can see here the region, rapid set and risk of thermal cracking. Thermal cracking, you know that hair cracking, that small cracking is coming on the slab, no? That small crack you can see there. That if I casted the concrete in very hot temperature, so in that case also hair crack is developed. Okay, and suppose if the concrete temperature is very high, more than 32 Celsius, so that also is the cause for the crack, thermal crack or hair crack. Okay, so for that's the reason concrete temperature should not be more than 32 Celsius. If concrete is coming to your side and if you check and then if the temperature is more than 32 Celsius, you can return back that TM. Okay, you have the power for that. Okay, so let's see this one. Minimum and maximum atmospheric temperature period to paving. Okay, see this is for weather. Okay, what should be the weather temperature? So minimum 5 degree, 5 Celsius, and maximum 55 Celsius. See, if the temperature is more than 45 degree, the concrete should not be cast. Okay, that's why normally in GCC or in India also, we cast the concrete in whether morning from since morning from 7 to 11 o'clock, or from in the night 6 or the whole night we do the concrete. So you have to just remember, interviewer may ask you. Okay, so minimum 5, maximum. Okay, and for concrete you have to remember concrete temperature should not be less than 10 and more than 32. The 32 should not exceed 32 Celsius. So you just remember. Okay, so this is the. Uh, if it takes a long time, now, so you just give your suggestion. Okay, because see, I'm I'm first time on YouTube. I'm first time recording the video, so I'm not aware of that. Actually, it's my motive always that I always think that I should clear all the things what's comes on the way. Okay, so that's why I think it's take long time. What is the purpose of curing? Why we use curing in the site? Interviewer may ask you. So you can say that the importance of the curing, hydration management, keep moisture for hydration. So you can say that if interviewer asks you what is the purpose of the curing, you can say that sir, it is keep moisture for hydration to finish. Or otherwise, you can say that sir, it is amount of the water to keep moisture for hydration to finish. You can say like that. So, okay. So surface and surface friction. If you keep curing continue, so that if the temperature is high of the weather, if the weather is too if weather temperature is too high, and if you keep curing continue, so the sunlight cannot touch the surface of the concrete, so it is prevention of the hairline cracks, right? So that's why we use curing. Okay, then choose method by element type, side cast versus precast. Okay, so mostly inside we use water curing, as in ponding, spraying, wet sand. How? Ponding means this is the this is the slab. So we'll do here something. We'll do little temporary concrete casting, or we'll do brick work. We'll do brick work, one layer, two layer, one layer at least. We'll do brick work, one layer, and put the water in this on the slab. This called ponding. And in some case, will not keep water long time on the slab, so we just spray on the slab. We will not do the brick works or block works here. We just spray, sprinkler the water on the slab. So this is also the method to do the curing. Then third is wet sand. Wet sand is generally will not use. Okay, mostly we do the pounding and spraying. Wet sand also will just lay down the sand, that 10 mm thick. Will lay down the sand on that, and then we'll put the water on that. Okay, so actually this wet sand is not used in most of the cases, but this also is the option for this. Okay, so let's go to, okay, this is sampling, timing, and golden rules. So this is the conclusion. Okay, so you have to remember this one. What? Sampling, timing. This is the very useful. Strength sampling. While concrete is coming to the site in TM, so the lab technician or his helper, who worked with QA/QC team, so his responsibility to take the 6 cubes. Simple. Cubes means this is the cube. This is the cube. Size is 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. This is size 150, 150. Okay. So you have to just fill the 6 cube from 50 cubic meter. So it is not a standard 50 cubic meter. Okay, it depends. It is actually it is used as per the specification. Okay. In India, we use 50 cubic meter, 6 cylinder, 6 cube. Okay, so 30 to 50 will take sample 6 cube. Okay, so you can say that 50 is not a standard, so it is not fixed. Okay, so you can say, sir, 30 to 50, 30 to 50 cubic meter concrete, we take 6 sample, 6 cube you fill from the quantity of 50 cubic meter. Okay, curing start. Okay, that interviewer may ask you when we can start the curing. So you can say that, sir, the concrete initial time is 35 to 45. It is go up to 1 hour initial setting. Okay, so you can set, sir, 35 to 60. This is the initial setting. So once the concrete started to forming in a strength, after 35 to 40 minutes, we can start curing. But that curing method is spraying the water, because we cannot put water like pond water, you know that you cannot put water much. You have to just sprinkle on that. So after 30 to 45 or 1 hour, we can start the curing. So just golden rule, you can see here that temperature should not be more than 32 Celsius. Use plasticizers but not extra water. Okay, start curing. Immediate. Immediate means after the initial setting. So thank you very much. That's all. Thank you very much. Let's see in the second, third, fourth. This is the series for interview. Okay, so you have to just subscribe my channel.